Hey, how's it going? Sean Crook here, Maintenance Supervisor at TXFW.
Paul McCraw, Maintenance Supervisor, Texas Mesquite and Texas Dallas.
We're here to discuss some preventative maintenance on your HVAC system. First, we're going to go over a couple things you're going to need to complete the task. We have here a non-acidic coil cleaner for the outside condenser. We have a foaming coil cleaner for the inside A coil. Your standard dishwashing brush to clean the A coil with. Some rags in case we make a mess, we want to get that mess cleaned up. And we have what I recommend here is a water hose nozzle made by Bullseye. It has a good stream, a strong stream that will not bend your coils over, your fins over on your coil. So I highly recommend using this. This thing will last forever if you take care of it. It should be the only one you have to buy. All of this stuff you should be able to purchase at your local supply house.
And also, since you're dealing with chemicals, you need some nitrile gloves and some safety glasses. And we highly recommend the non-acidic kind for safety issues, and with this kind, there's no need for a mask.
Perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out to the outside coil and we're going to start the process. Okay, here we are out here at the outside unit. First thing we need to do is make sure that the power is turned off. We don't want any power onto the unit while we're spraying it with the water hose or the chemical or anything. Second thing you need to do is read the instructions and the hazard label of the chemical. Of any chemical that you're using, it's imperative that you read these labels. Next, Paul's going to get started spraying the chemical onto the coil. Notice he's starting at the top and working his way down.
This coil cleaner, be sure and use plenty of it. You cannot use too much.
Yeah, like Paul's saying, there's not really a way to use too much coil cleaner. What the coil cleaner is doing is it's loosening up the debris that could be inside the fins of the coil. This dirt and this debris gets in there when the wind's up and the AC unit's on, or people are cutting grass, stirring up dust and lawn clippings when the unit's on. It sucks this debris into the inner part of the coil, and we got to get that stuff out of there to lengthen the lifespan of the unit itself. Now that Paul's finishing that up, we're going to go ahead and get ready to rinse the unit. On this label it says it takes 5 minutes, let it set for 5 minutes, so we're going to let it set and we'll be right back. Okay, we've given that about 5 minutes. We're ready to start rinsing. We have the water hose nozzle hooked up. You're going to open this water hose nozzle up about halfway. That should be enough water to flood the unit, but not too strong because you don't want to, remember, you don't want to bend the fins over. We're going to let Paul get started on that. Also keep in mind we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to start at the top and rinse our way down, knocking any of the debris down and out of the unit. And once again, the key here is to flood the coils really good, making sure that if anything is caught in the middle, it's pushed out or pushed through and out to the inside. As you'll notice, Paul's keeping a safe distance away from the coils as well. Again, we do not want to bend those fins over. Looks like the job's done. Got that coil pretty clean. We're going to give it a couple minutes, then we're going to power everything back up.